not only is Israel a major recipient of UK weapons, but UK weapons manufacturers are seeing enormous increases in stock prices. For example, BAE Systems stocks increased by 11.7% just between 7th of October and the 24th of October. In addition to the value of official UK arms exports to Israel, commentators have noted a number of other forms of less public UK military assistance, and that this includes broader trade exploiting the incorporation guidelines loophole. So why is this significant? As has been mentioned already, according to the Palestinian Ministry for Health, 18,825 Palestinians have been killed since the outbreak in October. In fact, we know that the real number is much higher. And just to put this into perspective, Ukraine and Sudan are both widely understood to have unacceptable levels of civilian deaths across the international community. The levels of slaughter in these areas have rightly been condemned as horrendous and horrific. On the 21st of November this year, the UN Human Rights Monitoring Mission in Ukraine said in a press release that since the Russian invasion of Ukraine on the 24th of February 2022, at least 10,000 civilians, including more than 560 children, have been killed. The United Nations also reports that more than 10,400 people have been killed in Sudan since April 2023. Again, I repeat, these are disgracefully high levels of civilian deaths and should be condemned outright. I also repeat that according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health, 18,825 Palestinians have been killed since the outbreak in October, around 20,000 in around 2 months, and the vast majority of these are not combatants. Israel is increasingly using its acceptable collateral damage threshold, so hundreds of civilian casualties are acceptable to eliminate a single target. And of course, one of the simplest ways to explain this is that the death toll includes the frightening numbers of children that we are seeing. Gaza, in the words of the United Nations Secretary General, is a graveyard for children. A graveyard for children. What a terrible, terrible thing. Within weeks of the outbreak, Save the Children highlighted that the number of children killed in Gaza has surpassed the annual number of children killed across the world's conflict zones since 2019. Therefore, as we know, there are widespread concerns that war crimes, crimes against humanity, and breaches of international law are continuing to take place.
Mind if a friend give way?
Yes, I will give way.
And can I congratulate her? She is actually making an exceptional speech, but does she agree with me, given the humanitarian catastrophe, we've highlighted over 18,000 people have died, including thousands of children. If the UK are found to be arming Israel and not ceasing to do so, they would absolutely be complicit in this war crime.
I thank my honourable friend for her intervention, and I completely agree with her. We are bearing witness to this unprecedented humanitarian catastrophe. It is there before us. And so we have a right to know how many Palestinians were slaughtered using UK-made weapons, how many children were dispatched using UK-traded armaments, how many women have been slain by ammunition from the UK, how many schools, hospitals and refugee camps have been annihilated with the help of UK engineering, how much profit is being made from death, destruction and war crimes, and yes, what is the government's price tag for humanity? We are told that the UK's arms export system is based on the principle of avoiding a clear risk of British weapons being used to commit serious violations of international law.